Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Good morning, Christine.
Good morning.
Let me go grab the tea.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't it so come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Go to the water.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. You're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see we got a few people in here this morning with the songs, and here comes our Charlie. Good morning, Charlie.
Hello, everyone.
Trying to get this so we can get the couch in there. All right, who do we have on? Andrea, good morning. Grace, Isis. Grace, I'm so glad that you're doing okay with the storm. Good morning to you. Jennifer, good morning. Suzanne, Rochelle, so good to see you this morning. Joanne, hi, darling.
Rosalind and Rick.
Good morning, everybody that's in here. Oh, Jules, thank you for being with us. Good afternoon to you. All right, so let's start our day the way we start every day, with our heart brain coherence. There's 3 steps for those who aren't yet familiar with it. You place your hand on your heart, bringing your focus right to the heart center. And then slow down the breathing. Breathe in for 5. And then back out just as slowly. Now add in a feeling of compassion, warmth. Bring to mind something that makes your heart smile, and put that smile on your face. And we'll do this for another minute. And then I'd love for everybody to share what your I am story is today. I am divinely guided.
I am happy and my dogs were by me this morning.
I am a big bubble hovering over the earth, spilling out compassion and love for everyone.
I am love. I am light. I am joy.
I'm grateful.
I am to joy, a love, and mama pee in my living room.
And I am peace.
I am peace.
I am peace.
And we are
All
peace for being.
all gathered together this morning. Thank you all for being here. Great Isis. The same to all of you on the island, cradled in God's hands, surrounded by love. Yes, we were so fortunate to not get the blast from that storm. And thank you all who prayed for all of us, for our safety, for the storm to diminish, and it certainly did. So I feel like we really looked at a miracle there with what could have been and what happened. So thank you. It's still wet, still getting some rain. That's
Yeah,
okay.
every day.
At least we
every day.
didn't have a hurricane. Oh, let's see what your I ams are. Kathy Hand. I am grateful. I am hopeful. I am caring, and I am peace. Kathy, thank you for being with us. I know you're probably on your way to work, and I hope that you have a really great day there today. Joanne, I am in gratitude of God's love. Secret ingredient, isn't it? Pour in the gratitude. Good morning, Isabel. More of our Florida peeps showing up. And Grace Isis, I am here, grateful, gentle compassion, and I am peace. And Rochelle, I am grateful and blessed. I see that common theme of gratitude in your I ams. Thank you all. You know, every day when I get up, that's the first thing that I do. When I open my eyes and I say, oh, I've got another day. So it's like, thank you for this new day, right?
Exactly. We just got to be grateful that we're here. You never know if you're not going to be here the next day. So that's why you always got to hug your kids.
And you're
say
my
thank
dog.
you. And your dog.
And my dog always loves me.
Yeah, don't forget about the fur babies. They're an important part of our life.
Yes, they are. Even Sunny is my way.
Yeah.
Little Sonny's giving love this morning. And Rick says, I'm grateful for my pea family. Yes. Oh, so today, guess what today is?
Manifest Monday.
Manifesting
Monday.
Monday. Yay. On Sundays, we start the week with setting intentions. So I hope you all came in remembering what intention you have for this week. And let's get busy and get those manifested. I'm ready. I'm ready to manifest a beautiful week here and take each day and love on each day as it comes. Good morning, Julie Kiss. We were just talking about you this morning and last night and trying to figure out, we even got the map out. Trying to figure out the trip to come see you in upstate. And Julie, you're very welcome to come to the birthday party on Friday. For those of you who haven't heard, we will be going on Zoom at some point during that day. We're going to figure out the exact timing, and everybody's invited to come on to the birthday party via Zoom, or if you're close by, to come on in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Tracy is
Yeah. We're
coming.
gonna do a little afternoon brunch. Lunch more. Yeah, lunch to dinner thing, 2-3 o'clock, and then we'll have a cake. Straight up pineapple cake for Teri.
Yes, I'm gonna
I want mine
coffee and
upside
bake.
down.
And I'm telling her I'm making a straight up one.
No, you
We'll
are
see
not.
what
Your
happens.
daughter is. Your daughter know how to bake.
All right,
baby.
Charlie, pick Kuan
We
Yin.
have to see which one Kuan Yin wants to give us here.
And Southern
Let's see
Gully.
which Kuan Yin.
What a sister she is.
Something over here is that red one looks intriguing, but I don't think it's the one. It's the one to this one here.
Right.
Value of shadows.
Velvet shadows.
Wow.
A lotus blossoms from the deep, rich mud into which she plunges her roots and draws great nourishment. From this mud, made of water and earth, growth happens and great beauty is revealed. Your soul lotus thrives in the depth of emotion and the aliveness of your body, into which she can plant herself and unfold as a lotus of light. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. That's like synchronicity or whatever, we did a shadow photo when I was on Block Island. We did like a memorial thing, put flowers, and one of the girls did a shadow photo. And I never even heard of it before, but how ironic that the shadow comes back up in the cards. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot to say about those shadows and working with our shadow part of us. It's interesting too, and it's looking at those things which aren't fully revealed. So in the shadows, you can see form, you know it's there,
Right.
but it's not all clear. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to work with the shadows today, and we're going to manifest whatever it is that you're holding in your heart to manifest. All right, let's see what we got. Julie's looking great. See you soon. And how old will I be on the 27th? I'll be 25. Charlie tried to make me older than
I
that.
thought it was 27.
He thought it was 27, but he was wrong.
I was wrong. It was 25.
Kathy Hand says, today is my daughter Marley's first day of classes in her junior year at UNC Charlotte. Prayers, please,
Oh.
for enlightenment and a successful year. Wonderful.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't realize she was a junior.
Good
Yeah,
luck. Good luck with her.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Grace, I don't know what's going on. The volume is turned up as high as it will go on the mic. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to hear the words. Is it any better? I just turned it a little bit.
Oh, maybe I'm not talking loud enough.
You always talk.
I always talk loud.
Well,
Okay, let's see if that's a little bit better. Just let us know, and I'll try to speak up some myself so that it catches it on the microphone. Let's see what else. Joanne, my mom will be 87 on August 26th. We got lots of August birthdays going on. We have a very important birthday coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Rick Morrow's birthday. So we all want
Oh.
to come on tomorrow and love on him and
There we
sing
go.
happy birthday to him. And Rick, I hope that's going to be an awesome day for you. Rick, do you have anything planned? I'd love to know that you're going to somehow make that a special day, because it is special. Our birthdays are special.
yes, it is.
And Rochelle says my son will be 36 on August 30th. All right. Lots of Virgos in the house or in the families.
Yeah.
So thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And
Yeah.
Charlie, yours is coming up not too far away.
Yeah. Next month, the middle of the month. Yeah. 19th.
In September.
End of the Virgo. Right. Close to the end. I'm still a Virgo.
Gracie says that the sound's a little better and perhaps it's my computer. I just rebooted my computer so everything will be clear. And everything's at the top of what it can go. So I don't know what
Yeah.
more to do with that.
It sounds good on my iPhone when I had it on.
Yeah. Yeah, the sound was coming through. So
Yeah.
don't know what to tell you. Is anybody else having trouble hearing this morning? Because we do want you to hear what's going on.
Terry's new microphone.
My new microphone that was a gift.
Yes.
Joanne says, Charlie and my husband share the same birthday, August the 19th.
No, I'm September the 19th.
Oh, that's right. And Rochelle says, Charlie, my dad's birthday was the 19th, and that is my grandson's birthday.
Wow.
Awesome.
A lot of 19th birthdays.
And Kathy said it's much better now. We didn't do anything. We seriously didn't do
I
anything.
just moved it,
On the
moved it,
flame,
moved it a
flame,
half an
flame,
inch
baby.
and turned it.
Yeah, we just turned it a different direction.
I
So
am
maybe
the
that's
flame
what's going on.
baby.
Joanne said she meant to type September 19th.
Okay.
Okay, so it is all clear and joyful. Thank you, Grace Isis.
All right.
And thank you for my beautiful present. I love it so much. And I just want it all to be very clear and to come out clearly. Okay, manifesting. Do you know what your intention is?
Oh, my intention this week is just to have a nice, peaceful week and everything goes smoothly, and to enjoy the time with you and have a beautiful birthday with
Thank
Yeah.
you. Christine, do you have an intention for this week? What do you want to see happen?
I will go away shopping for the party and my stuff, and I hope I get all the ingredients for your cake.
you.
She's manifesting my birthday cake. And I'm manifesting the very best birthday of my entire life. And Isabel says, I am forgiveness and loving. Thank you for that. I am, Isabel. So I want you to get very clear in your mind what it is that you set an intention for. We did intention setting yesterday, and there were some beautiful intentions that you all shared. And let's talk about why you may not manifest those intentions. Actually, didn't I? You thought I was talking about how. But for us to really look at bringing in the manifestation, we have to look at what's stopping us, what's creating a block, what's there that we need to clear away so that the manifestation will happen, or happen more quickly, or happen in a different way maybe than we had even thought of before. So why do we have blocks? What is it that either consciously or subconsciously is stopping us from that abundance? I've had so many people that say, you know, I pray every day for this. Why isn't it coming to me? Or, you know, I'm ready to give up because I'm not seeing anything change.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it happen.
That-
Have you ever
that's-
said that?
Yeah, that's the problem, because you put in the negative in there, and you can't do that. Like we watched yesterday, the movie we watched.
The secret.
Yeah, but it was Dare
Dare to dream.
Dream,
Mhm.
the other sacred movie, and you can't have any of them negative thoughts. It's got to be all positive. It's like how she turned her whole life around. Everything was going downhill, nothing was going right, and until you start believing and understanding how the universe works, not until you do that, it's not going to happen.
Mhm. Yeah, what we're talking about is the mindset.
Yeah.
Are you open to whatever it is that's going to come your way? We can state all day long, I want money, I want money, I want money. But when we say that, that's a lack mentality, actually. We're not putting out a trust factor in there. We're just
Right.
thinking and dwelling on that lack of something we don't have and we want it.
Right.
And it's not wrong to want. I mean, yeah, we have to identify what it is, what our
And-
desire is.
And just like with the gratitude, anyone can say the word gratitude, but if you don't live it, breathe it, and and do all the things that come along with it, nothing will ever manifest. When you're grateful and help others or whatever, it comes back tenfold to you. You gotta believe and it'll happen.
Yeah. So the mindset's the number one block. It's that putting something out there, that desire, and then fully trust, just like Charlie said, just believe in it and trust in it. That is something that you're worthy of. That's another mindset that
Right.
somebody else has it, so I can't have it. You ever thought that? Somebody's taking more than their portion of the pie. Well, guess what? There is no pie.
No.
It's all just so open. We're all equally worthy to receive whatever that might be, whatever is important to you, whatever you want to call in. You're just as worthy as anybody else to receive that and to have that. So it all goes back to that mindset. And we have Deirdre that just joined us. And
I was gonna say, where is it, Deidre? And but you were talking, and then she comes in. So
Yeah.
yeah. And then
so happy she's okay too, because
Yeah.
Deirdre's another New Yorker. And I
Right.
saw your message to us all that you were good.
Yeah. So how about your quote? Do you remember it now from the movie?
Yes, I do, because I believe that everything is in divine plan. I have always said I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in accidents. I believe there is a purpose behind everything. And Albert Einstein, years ago, said coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. And when you think about that, then you can put in perspective that whatever is going on, whatever is happening, there is a hand behind it. It didn't happen on accident. And I believe in synchronicities, but I don't believe in coincidences, that
Right.
things just happen. There's always a purpose.
Right.
And we have 20/20 vision when we look backwards, right? When we look back and we can see that hand at play, and we can see how things that were supposed to happen at the time that they were supposed to happen.
Right. It's all been planned out. It's like, wow, why did that happen now? And it's like some of the things, like even when I was away, that happened. It was like, wow, it's all so divinely planned, and like you said, the synchronicities is
Yeah, and then we can see the pattern. We can see that something had to happen before something else happened. And that has been shown to me over and over throughout this past year of being on the road. Things that I didn't know why I had to go one place before I went to another place, or why when I went in somewhere, I just didn't have the nudge to move on. And then I saw the reason for me being there. Just like when I was in Colorado, and I didn't know why. I'm like, why am I still here? There's so many more places I need to go. And then it turned out I had to be there because there were some things that happened, and Ruth's mother got ill and
Right.
passed. So I needed to be there for support for her. And it was just one thing after another like that took place. And as I look backwards, I can see that hand just putting me where I needed to be. And that was just one instance. There have been many times I was exactly where I needed to be for whatever was going on at that time. So yeah, it's all divine.
Yeah, the movie's already written, the script, everything. It's just playing out. You just,
Yeah, and sometimes we make a choice that takes a detour.
right.
But the divine is always allowing us that free will to do that, and to take that path and learn whatever we're learning from doing that. So it's not like you have to go a certain way, but when you allow and you get into the flow, that's the other thing, is getting into the flow of the
Right.
energy
Yeah,
to where it gets into alignment.
I was just gonna say, be in alignment.
Yeah.
That's the whole. When you're in alignment, things flow, and things go smoothly, and you're in the right direction, you know, and the other way, the waters are rough, and
Fighting the current.
exactly, you're having a hard time, and that's what we don't want, and we try to avoid. So it's always good to clear yourself and ground yourself, and make sure you're in alignment so things can go smoothly.
Yeah, Joanne, I love your comment. Joanne says, I think sometimes we want certain things, but we're not ready to necessarily, the universe may have some growth lessons for us before the manifestation can happen. So it's trusting the process. It's on its way. You may need to grow into it, and you may need to take some time to reflect and see what's keeping you from it. What is your limiting belief? Like we said earlier, somebody else got it, so I guess I'm not going to get it. Somebody won that lottery, so I guess I'm not going to. You know, it's like there is no more than or less than. And when we get into that kind of attitude, you know, Charlie has a house. I don't have a house. So I guess I won't have one because Charlie's got one. That doesn't make any sense, does it? We all have the same opportunities. We all have the same birthright. When we come here, we deserve what it is that we set our heart on and what it is that we want to manifest. And it's that feeling of, I don't deserve it, that is a block. And it has to go. It's got to go.
Right. You can't have that negative energy, you know, the negative feeling, because then it will stay negative and you won't get what you're looking for.
Yeah. And so many people put their desire out in a negative way. That's the other thing. If you start saying, I don't want to be sick, then what's the focus there? The focus is sick.
Exactly.
And this is what's hurt. It's like, oh, you're focusing on being sick. So here you go. You know, it's the way that we talk to ourselves, the way we talk to others, the stories that we tell. What are you telling? Are you telling a story of lack?
And be careful what you wish for, because it could come true, you know.
Yeah, my wish to go back to Disney World, maybe that's a possibility.
Think of it as a possibility, exactly. That it's not ruled out. So you want to put it in a positive way.
Say, I'm gonna go to Disney.
Well, you ain't gonna take
Yeah,
me.
I
all
will
right, yeah,
go.
I
That's
will
the-
go. You
yeah.
don't do the possibility. I will be
Right.
at
Yeah.
Disney.
Right,
you
it's
go.
about
Yeah.
it's the patterns of the thoughts and the feelings. It's, you know, we can become more self-aware of how we are.
Okay.
We can become more self-aware of the message that we're putting out. And is that message full of positive energy of I will, I can, you know, those things that we can say to ourselves. When we say, yes, I can, there's no doubt in that, is there? There's no leeway for anything else to be there.
No probability.
Right. It's a definite, yes, I can, yes, I will. So when you're thinking about those things that you wanted to manifest, that your intention that you set, just say it in a very positive way. I will have the very best birthday of my life this Friday. I'm setting that intention. I'm stating it. There's no room. There's no wiggle room. It's going to happen. And, you know, there are so many factors that could come into play, but I am not paying any attention to those. I'm just willing it and trusting and believing that the universe is going to give me that desire.
Exactly.
And your desire was to have the very best week.
Exactly. And your best birthday, and I'm sure it will happen.
We're positive of that.
We know it will happen.
Yeah.
So it's the mindset. It's throwing out those limiting beliefs of you're not worthy. I'm worthy of that. I deserve that. And it's not in an ego type of deserving. It's I deserve everything good and happy and joyful that this world can bring. And that's living the spiritual life. That's living in the knowledge of who we are as our spirit being. We didn't come here to suffer. We didn't come here to just dredge through a day and then go to sleep and get up and do it all over again. That's not living, that's existing. We came here to enjoy and to shine our light. And if we're always down in the dumps and unhappy with our life, that's going to show, and that's not living on purpose. So knowing your purpose, knowing who you are and what you are is a big part of manifesting also. Knowing that it's possible and believing and trusting and having faith in your divine power, having faith in your higher self that is you. You are inside. You're not this body, you're not what's out there. It's you in here that's going to manifest.
Well, man,
Yeah.
And Isabel says, being in alignment helps to not resisting. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's knowing that that feels right. You know, when I think about the celebration of the day I was born, it feels right to celebrate it, not to dread it, not that I'm going to get a year older. I'm not going to get a year older. Right?
No,
it's just
you get
another
a,
day.
it's all what you think. If
Mhm.
you get a year younger, right?
Mhm.
They're all
Yeah.
just numbers, you know. It's all,
Right.
it's all how you feel. You
Mhm.
know, I've gotten younger in the past couple years.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
you know.
Absolutely.
It's you know,
Yeah.
I feel I was old and I've gotten younger. So
I'm like
Right.
30 and a half, so.
and now you're 3.5.
And Suzanne, I love that. Suzanne has a new toy. She
Uh-huh.
has the Abraham Hicks card, and she says your emotions do not create, but they do indicate what you are currently attracting. So that was the card she pulled this morning,
Okay.
and that's so true. You know, when we get down into anxiety and worry about the things that we want to attract to us and to bring to us, then that's putting up a block. That's a limiting belief. So I hope you all are going to give some thought to all of these things we discussed today. And Charlie, thank you for holding this discussion about manifesting and how we can bring things more into us more by identifying what's keeping us from them. That's a big
Right.
part of manifesting, looking at what's stopping you, what's holding you back from those miracles that you want to show up in your life. And let's put some prayer requests out there. I'm looking at the time. This time has flown by this morning.
Yeah.
And so go ahead and start putting in what your prayers are. And if you want to include your
I know one.
manifestation prayer, then put that in the comments too, so that we all know what we are asking for when we hold you up. When we say, Charlie wants the very best week ever here coming up to spend time together and to celebrate this week. I want the very best birthday ever. So whatever you want to put out there as your manifestation desire, let us know so that we can say, okay, I'm standing with you. I'm standing right beside of you for that to happen.
And prayers for all the peas, you know, pod and their families, anyone that has sicknesses or illnesses. There's a few in my family that are, you know, have issues going on now.
Your
and
brother especially.
Right, brother and his wife, and my daughter-in-law is not, you know, she's going to the doctor today. She's not feeling good. And so prayers and your brother too, and your family.
Thank
And
you.
my cousin and my aunt are flying home.
Oh yeah. Her cousins or aunts are flying home from Buffalo to Florida. Prayers for safe
Travel prayers.
Yes.
And for everyone that's been
Thank
affected
you.
by this storm, I know there was lots of flooding that's happened and people without power.
And even down in Tennessee.
Oh, the flooding in Tennessee, that was so bizarre. And let's
Right.
keep all those families in our prayers of the lives that were lost in that flooding. That was terrible.
And how we're getting all the rain here, and on the other coast is the fires. With prayers for them. I was thinking, wow, why can't we just send all that water
I
to
know.
them? It's like,
Yeah.
Get a big fan and blow it that way.
Well,
we've had 27 inches over our normal rainfall so far this year. So it's like, wow, they could really use that 27 inches of rain.
Yeah, definitely. There's people that have lost their houses and
Right.
So let's pray for anywhere there's been a natural disaster. And let's also keep Afghanistan in our prayers and the situation that's going on over there and pray for world peace. I'm going to read what Marietta said. I will to will God's will. So I call on AAA and accept whatever comes across my path, and then choose to align with love, and then trust and allow the love of the divine to flow through me. That is so beautiful, Marietta.
Yes, that's very nice.
Thank you for being with us. Julie says prayers for all sick to be healed, and so it is. Do you see Deirdre's? Can you read that?
I have my phone in front of me. Deirdre, prayers for my sister Stephanie, who's having eye surgery today, for ARF and their families, for Gaia and world peace.
Thank you, Deirdre.
Rick Morrow continues prayers for Betty, senior housing problem. Christina's watching. Hi, Christina.
Hi, Christina. We'll see you later today.
Prayers to all. I am grateful for the human experience. Joanne, prayers for my daughter, praying she will make life choices that can open her heart to self-love. Susan, I'd like to put myself into the prayer circle, the perfect place to live and the perfect job. Please pray for my daughters and granddaughter as well. Prayers for all of us here. Gaia, peace, love, and compassion. Prayers for Tennessee and Afghanistan. Thank you, Susan. We love you. We love all of you.
And Suzanne, I hope to see you on Friday.
And Grace says, my Esther Hicks card this morning was my true success is measured by my alignment. On point. Thank you, Charlie. Christine and Terry. And Deidre said, hi, Christina.
Yes, today at 6 o'clock Eastern, we will be doing On Angel Wings with Christina and myself, and we hope that you all can join us. We have a very special ascended master that we're going to talk about, and come on in, because it's going to be a beautiful time together and getting into the energy of what's going to come forth from that. And Jules, thank you for being here. Prayers for my financial improvement to also finish decorating my home. Beautiful prayers. All right, so let's go into our prayer time. And let's remember those who weren't with us this morning. We have missing peas on here every day, and we always try to lift them up for whatever's going on. Let's remember Stacy. I did hear from her today because Stacy was supposed to be a co-host today on Zoom, and she said she will be here tomorrow with us. So let's plan on seeing our Stacy tomorrow and remembering her son Josh as well, and everything that they're going through emotionally there.
And prayers for our Jean.
Our Jean L'Oreal. Yeah, she was going to try to be here this morning, so let's lift her up and pray that she's doing okay.
And John and our Jersey boy, mozzarella man.
The mozzarella man who makes the best mozzarella in the whole wide world. And Isabel says prayers for all of us and our families. Prayers for all special needs today with families and friends. Prayers for all USA land special needs. Prayers for my daughters to find their path with divine love. Prayers for Mother Earth and for peace. And there's our beautiful Hope.
And
Hope.
prayers
Prayers
for
for you and Zena.
Erica, who's having work issues, I guess, and,
Erica up and our Linda Lemieux, who's not here with us this
right,
morning.
Linda,
Sally and Tony.
Yeah.
Hope says, good morning and afternoon, P family. Zena and I have just finished our zone therapy. We'll catch the replay and love to all. We love you, Hope and Zena. And Tammy says, prayers for all the P's of our family. Love this group. Oh, this group is love. That's what we are. We're unconditional love, and we welcome everyone to come in with us.
yeah, and Rosalind, who's still sleeping.
Rosalind on the West Coast.
Right.
Yeah, anybody who's not here, Leo. I haven't seen Leo this morning. He
He's
may
at
be
the-
listening.
He's at the gym working out.
He's probably listening from the gym.
Yeah, I am
So
meeting
Leo, we
going
lift you up,
Okay.
and all that you put into the prayer circle, we keep them in there every day for DJ and Lakshmi to get that transplant that they're waiting on, and
Yeah.
for that to come through, and for any of your other friends and family who are going through something. And Leo, let's lift you up as well. And I'd like to remember my friend Kalina Malnar out in Arizona for things that are going on and a place to live for her, wherever that special place is that God wants to put her. She's such a blessing to us all. And for William Melchizedek as well, for him to find his place. All right, so let's go into our hearts. And let's keep in mind that we are clearing limiting beliefs. And let's do that right now so that we can bring in whatever our heart's desire is. Maybe it's something you place in there in the prayer circle, or maybe you're holding that in your heart, what you know that you want to receive and to manifest. So when you breathe in, just take the breath in to scan, first of all. Take that breath in and let it go throughout your body and see if there's any place where it just doesn't feel in alignment. Is there anything that feels heavier in one place than another? When we look at the chakras, from the crown to the root, all the way down the body, is there one place where it feels like there's stuck energy, where it's just not moving the way it can move optimally? And when you do the out breath, just release whatever that limiting belief is, whatever is sitting there that feels heavy. Just let go of it. Let's do some purging and just dump out whatever's stopping the flow of energy. Sometimes it feels like a dam that's holding back the energy. It's not letting it flow smoothly and come all the way down to the other chakras. And it feels like, as I'm tuning in, it feels like the throat chakra, for so many right now, it's just constricted. There's the inability to speak what you want to say, to let those words flow out of you and speak up for what you want. And speak the words of trust and belief, knowing that you are deserving, you're worthy, you are enough. You feel like you need to cough or clear your throat, that's that stuck energy being identified so that it can come up and release out of you. Take another breath in. Go all the way from the top of your head down to the bottom of your feet. Just feel anything that feels uncomfortable. Anything that feels heavier. Now,
Feeling a lot in the stomach area.
I was just going to say,
Just-
Charlie, the
just-
solar plexus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really. It was like it was almost dark.
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
The solar plexus. Focus on yellow right now. Bring in the energy of yellow. Bring it right to your abdomen. And just open up your energy to it. Just let the yellow come in to bring sunshine, to illuminate, to show what's there that's hiding. Maybe there's something that you're not even aware of, something that's just stuck in the corner, and just shine that light. Just envision the bright sunshine coming into a room. Just let it show every dust bunny, let it show every speck of whatever is sitting there stagnant and not moving. And let's take a broom and let's sweep it. So I want you just to do that sweeping motion. You're sweeping out this whole room of the solar plexus, and do it in a circle because our chakra energy runs in a circle. So we're cleaning house this morning. We're cleaning out that room where something is just stuck and we're not able to move beyond it. It could be a feeling of unworthiness. It could be a feeling of, oh, I'll let somebody else have it. They're more important than me. No, you are just as important as everybody else. So sweep those limiting beliefs away. Sweep away the thought that you can't. Anytime you're saying those words, I can't, you're really saying, I choose not to. That's the whole thought behind I can't. You're choosing not to be brave. You're choosing not to own your power. And that's what we want to do, is own our power. And we can't do that with a room that's full of limiting belief. So sweep away. Continue that sweeping motion. Do it in a circle. You sweep in the floor. You know what that feels like. Come on, everybody. You want to get a vacuum cleaner, get a vacuum cleaner. But let's get those limiting beliefs out of our solar plexus today. Let's release them. Take another breath in. Let the sunshine in. Look at the floor. What's going on now? Are there still some things that try to hide under the rug? Are there still some things that maybe go way, way, way back, and they've just been sitting there? It's creating that energy of stagnancy, of not being able to move forward, of heaviness. Get rid of that 3D heaviness that's holding you back from a 5D experience of manifesting. As soon as you think a thought, it appears for you. So take another breath in, put the broom down, and just enjoy that freshness. You know what it feels like when you cleaned a room and everything's dusted, everything's fresh. The floor's been swept, it's spotless. Look at your solar plexus that way now. See what's been removed, what's no longer there. Just a beautiful, fresh start. We can start over at any point. You don't have to wait for a new day to have a clean slate. You don't have to wait for things to move out of your way. Just envision that clean floor. Envision a blank piece of paper in front of you now. And this is where you write out what you are going to manifest. Write out what's coming to you in a way that puts it in a perspective of trust and belief. I will, or I can, and put it out in that positive way to the universe. And allow it to come into your clean room. Just bring it on in and fill that room up with what you do want. Stop focusing on what you don't want. That's already gone. You swept it away. And now bring it into you. Bring in good health, abundance, prosperity, happiness, and joy. All of those things that you want to create. Just fill your room up with them. I'm filling mine up with birthday balloons and people laughing and enjoying each other. I'm filling mine up with love. What are you filling yours up with? Just write it out on that piece of paper. That's your blank slate. That's where you start all over again. And you don't have to go back. Let's move forward, not backwards. Forward motion is manifesting. It's going into the energy of that manifestation. It's bringing it right where you are. It's not out there somewhere. You're not chasing it. You're allowing it to come into you. Accept, align, allow, and watch how everything is working perfectly. So let's do a check-in. Breathe into that abdominal area again, that solar plexus. Feel the energy there. And release anything that might still be lingering. And then breathe into your throat chakra. See if it's more open, more clear, so that you can speak up. And let's give gratitude. Let's give gratitude and love for our Creator who guides us every day, who wants only the best for us, who wants us to have what our hearts desire. All those things that were put in the prayer circle, all of your hopes and dreams and your rockets of desire for manifesting, still gratitude. Say thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you to all the spirit guides that are working diligently to help us have that best experience we can have while we're here. And then let's thank each other. Let's thank this beautiful family that comes together every day. Every day we come in, fill our cup with joy, fill our cup with love, and to share that with each other. So this is the time when we say those words, and I see you all already saying them. And the count of 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you all so much.
Have a great day, everyone.
Have a wait day.
Let's dance our way out of here.
Yeah.
How do you say it, Charlie? Out of here.
Out of here.
I will dance.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. 'Cause it's a beautiful day. Isn't it all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because oh,
Namaste, y'all.
Namaste, y'all.
See you later. Love
Bye,
you.